Okay guys, for this video I would like to share how to check a microwave or oven diode and fuse. So this is a very common use for the high voltage microwave, the diode. And be careful that if you're not really familiar with the high voltage, if you're not really familiar with the AC voltage, so you don't better fix or you don't better repair the high voltage things, because this is the very high voltage. The part number is CL04 12 and RG609. So according to the data sheet, this is 0.45 ampere and the voltage is 12 kV. So, and here is the fuse. Fuse is a very common use for 0.8 ampere, which is 800 milliamps, and the voltage is 5 kV, which means 5000 voltage. And how we're going to test? So if you use analog multimeter here, we use analog multimeter just as usual. So ×1 is for connectivity. If you test fuse, you will just see the connectivity. So this is closed circuit, just like the normal fuse we're testing. So as long as there is connection between this point and this point, so this is in good condition. So the diode is just like the normal diode, but if this diode, if you test anode to cathode, then you won't get any move in the multimeter here, because of this is a very high voltage and the multimeter is very low voltage here, ×1. So you didn't get any connectivity. You ×10 here, ×10 here, you didn't get any connectivity yet. So you just move to ×100. This is the ohm scale. You didn't get any connectivity. So we move to ×1K. We still didn't get anything. So if you move to ×10K, oh, so now we have connectivity. So which means, okay, so cathode to anode. So cathode to anode, this is anode, this is cathode. So black is anode, red is cathode. Because analog multimeter, blackly is positive flow and redly is negative. So positive to the negative. If you reverse, you won't get anything. So this is a good condition. And be careful, if your multimeter doesn't have ×10K, you cannot check this microwave diode. You must have ×10K. Below ×10K, you cannot test. Below ×10K, you cannot test. So using analog multimeter, your multimeter must have ×10K, then only you can test. And we're going to use digital multimeter. Digital multimeter, you select to the diode mode here. So we didn't get anything. Even though we select to the diode mode, we didn't get any the diode drop. So we cannot test with a digital multimeter. So how we're going to test is, I'm going to make the 9V battery, because this digital multimeter, the voltage is not enough. That's why we cannot test it. So I put remove first. This is a diode, and this is 9V battery negative. So if we use positive to the negative here, you get the voltage. So now we get a voltage is 5.4. directly here 8 point. Originally this battery has 8.89 voltage, and when we put the diode, then we get 5.45 voltage. Because of this, being in between is the diode drop, and this is a good condition of the diode. And if we reverse cathode to anode, then we won't get any voltage. So we didn't get any voltage. So we can test easily using the battery and the multimeter to check this diode, and otherwise you cannot check with a digital multimeter. You must have something that's the voltage to go through this diode. Because of this is high voltage diode, that's why the multimeter voltage is not enough to open this diode. So this is how to test microwave diode. I hope you understand this video. Thank you for watching.